Good morning and welcome to our daily sports update show. It's already Thursday. The week is going fast. Hey, lots of things happening. Yeah, first of all, shout out to our friends there in India and stuff like that. That is just terrible news, man. The world is just crazy. That's all I can say. The world is crazy. It's always been crazy and it always will be crazy because at the end of the day, it's people, my friends. It's people. That's the problem. Everything else on the planet is perfect. Just the people. But hey, except for the people we have on this show, you guys are great. Thanks a lot for the support. We are up to 40,408. So, yep, happy about that. And yeah, thanks a lot for your support. But let's get into some sports. Let's get into something positive. Look at our topics this morning. Obviously, we're going to have football, the whole North American sports. Give you some snooker updates. EuroLeague basketball was there, and then just update you on what's coming up on the channel this weekend, rugby, football, all that stuff. So stay tuned. But look, let's start with football. Arsenal drew 2-2 to Crystal Palace yesterday in the Premier League. And yeah, that's just about put Liverpool over it. They need one more point, Liverpool, to become champions. Atletico Bilbao beat Las Palmas. Good win for them. Keeps them in the Champions League race there. Who else we got? Celta Vigo thrash Villarreal 3-0. Alaves beat Real Sociedad 1-0. And Real Madrid squeaked by Getafe. So they still theoretically keep the La Liga title hopes alive, but yeah, not looking good. Then we move on. It was a big night in Italy. They did play. Fiorentina beat Cagliari 2-1. Lazio beat Genoa 2-0. Parma surprised Juventus 1-0. And Torino knocked off Udinese. Then there was that little minor thing, the Italian semi-final, the Milan derby, and AC Milan thrashed Inter Milan 3-0. I'm so happy because my nephew was at that game and he was supporting AC Milan. He was in the stadium. He sent me some photos. Check that out. I hope this video works that I'm going to put out there now. I'm actually going to put the sound here a little bit louder just to see if I can hear it. So let me see. I'm not that good at this. So such a great game. Then let's get on to that Eurobasket last night. There was some Eurobasket. The first two games up top were yesterday. We did those already. But last night, Monaco beat Barcelona 97-80. If you watched the show that we did live, I had a major rant on the referees. This is now the second night in a row. These referees with always doing this crap and going to view stuff and then VAR and reviewing and official reviewing. They are just destroying the game. But yeah, look, let's hope it gets better. Olympiacos did beat Real Madrid 84-72. So all the home teams won the first game. The second games are starting tonight and tomorrow night. And exactly the same fixtures. Everybody that was at home will be at home again. So we'll keep you updated on that. That's going to be very interesting to see if any of the away teams can get a win there. Then hey, we did put out our rugby update info show. Check that out. Really cool. Lots of information. Keeps you up to date on everything rugby that you need to know. Just a quick look at this weekend. Big weekend in the URC. I mean, maybe the biggest game of them all is the one we're going to do on Friday night. The Warriors against the Bulls. Then Lions Connacht is good. Cardiff Munster, also a big one for the playoffs. Ospreys need to beat the Dragons. And then, of course, the Stormers against Benetton. Can Sasha Feinberg do another good game like that? Yeah. Scarlets Leinster should be an easy win for Leinster. Then my Sharks against Ulster. Let's check it out. So, yeah, those are going to be the games in the URC this week. So please stay tune to the channel and you'll know more about that. Of course, we're going to have Super Rugby and we're going to have 3 games this weekend. And that's the first 3 on the list. Chiefs Western Force, Reds against the Blues, Moana Pacifica against Fiji and Drua. The battle of the Polynesian Island boys there. The Highlands will take on the Crusaders and the Brumbies will take on the Hurricanes. That's going to be one of our games. Chiefs against the Force. And on tomorrow, Reds against the Blues. And Moana and Drua will be on Saturday morning. Then we move on to North American sport and the playoffs. That's why I made that poll this morning. Let me just check how the poll's actually doing before we get into those results. 35 votes in this morning. 51% of you like the NBA playoffs. Then the Eurobasket playoffs. And 14% for the NFL playoffs. NHL playoffs. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Good morning. Lawrence is in the house as well. I see. Just got in there. So... No, I didn't have a meltdown. I'm just telling the truth. I'm the word of the people. I have to let the people know that was bullshit, Vern. But let's start off with the NBA. And look, I will go through all those. You will see the games in white were the ones who played last night. So the Celtics beat the Magic 109-100. They lead that series 2-0. My Heat lost 112-121 to the Cavaliers. So the Cavaliers lead that 2-0. And the Rockets bounced back. They beat the Warriors 109-94. I'm going to tell you, I mean, there was some phenomenal players that played last night with good games. I mean, Green, he hit 8 3-pointers for the Rockets. He had 38 points. By the Cavaliers, Tyler Hero had 33 for the Heat. Mitchell had 30 for the Cavaliers. Banchero had 32 from the Magic, and Jaylen Brown at 36 for the Celtics. So yeah, that is that for this morning. Look, the other series are all going into the third game now, so that's going to be really interesting. But at the moment, the teams that you have to worry about, a little bit of the Nuggets, because they did lose a home game. The Knicks lost the home game. The Lakers lost the home game. And otherwise, everybody else, it's all gone to plan. So everything to play for there at the moment. Then we move into our next league that is on at the moment, and it's scores in black are the games that were played last night. And let me just put that up so I can tell you quickly. We do know the other series, you can see all the results there. Just check it out. I will quickly give you a rundown. So the Canadians lost to the Capitals 3-1. So that series is now 2-0. The Stars, I can tell you now, the Dallas Stars did win in overtime 2-1 against the Avalanche. And they lead that series now 2-1. And the Oilers lost to the Kings 6-2, and that series is 2-0 for the LA Kings. So, yeah, things are hotting up there. Things are hotting up. I mean, some teams have played 3 games. The Panthers and the Lightning have only played 1. They played tonight. So, check that out. Here we go. There we go. All right. Then, big block as per usual. The Major League Baseball, there's always a lot of games. I'm not going to say the cities' names anymore. You guys should start getting used to the city names. Obviously, Seattle Mariners, but let's start off. The Mariners, Red Sox, 8-5. The Yankees, 5-1 against the Guardians. The Reds beat the Marlins 5-2. The Padres got shut out 6-0 against the Tigers. The Phillies lost to the Mets 3-4. The Cardinals lost to the Braves 1-4. The Blue Jays lost to the Astros 1-3. The White Sox lost to the Twins 3-6. The Rockies against the Royals was postponed due to bad weather. And the LA Dodgers lose another tight one against the Chicago Cubs 6-7. Then we move on to the second half of that game. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the Diamondbacks 7-5. The Orioles lost 3-4 to the Nationals. The Pirates blanked the Angels 3-0. The Brewers had too many brewskis and lost 2-4 against the Giants. And the Rangers, the Texas Rangers, they lost 2-5 to the Oakland Athletics. So that is our Major League Baseball for today. Let me go back to the chat just to see what's happening there. Funny. No, I'm never funny. I just tell the truth, my friend. Yeah. Vern, don't you have something to do? Work. Then the snooker games. Listen there. These are the last 2 games that are still on of the first round. We're down to the last 16. So we're just waiting for these games. They will finish this morning. It is Luca Brazil down 5-4 against Ryan Day, and Mark Selby, 4 times world champion. He's up 5-4 against Ben Wollaston. It was actually 4-2 at one stage for Wollaston, but Mark Selby has come back. but those games will conclude today. That will be exciting. So let me show you what the draw looks like at the moment. All right, so these are the guys that are in the last 16, and we have an all-Chinese battle there with Li Feifeng and Zhao Jingtong. They will go off against each other. Chris Wakelin will take on Mark Allen. Ronnie O'Sullivan will take on Peng Yungzhu. And Si Yuao, he's waiting for the winner of Mark Selby and Williston. There you go. There you go. And in the bottom half of the table, John Higgins will take on Zhang Gundong. Jose Fafai will take on Mark Williams. The winner of Luca Brazil against, who was Luca playing again? Ryan Day. They will face off against Ding Yonghui. And Sean Murphy and Judd Trump will have a battle of two world champions there. I mean, if you look at the lineup, I mean, you have Judd Trump as a world champion. Sean Murphy still in there as a world champion. Mark Williams, John Higgins. If I go back to the top draw, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ronnie O'Sullivan is the only world champion in the top half. Ooh, don't want to be in the top half of the draw if you there, because Ronnie's looking hot, man. Ronnie is looking definitely hot. Ronnie is also hot in the chat. Don't worry. Yes, we'll get there. Don't worry. Then some darts info. We are going to be live this evening, around about 8:05, 8:10 this evening, Central European time. Live watch along for night 12, I think it is, in the Premier League. That's going to be very exciting. We'll keep you up to date on that. But please join us for that. We always have a lot of fun with the darts. That's the show for this morning. That's the show for this morning. But listen here, to everybody out there, be safe, be healthy, be well. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great Thursday. Get ready for the massive weekend of sports that's ahead. Of course, it's all on Vic and Vern Sports Channel. So remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Become a member. You get some extra perks being a member. It's really cool. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. But join us this evening at 8:05 Central European time for the darts. You guys have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.